gone back through Mexico called Christian Cole. And he was the one who established the group, and that's why we're all together. So, to speed things up, I'll read. Welcome to the first CAMBA group exhibition. As you'll observe from the work around you, we are a very varied group of professional artists, varied in style, technique, age and background. Why we're together? Well, because the charming young entrepreneur Christian Cole, who both established the Upper Gallery and founded the group, put us together. We have certain characteristics in common that Christian recognised. We share an absolute passion for art, and that really is the main thing about us, either commercial or non-commercial. It's that love of art. We're prepared to take risks, and we love to party. So part of the importance of the group is the social aspect. It was Christian who introduced us to the concept of the art house, modelled on his family's Haus de Kunst in Mexico. An art house where people can meet together, discuss, drink, exhibit, play music and dance. In other words, party with art. We tried very hard to find a venue here in Cambridge, but unfortunately that proved too difficult at the time. And Christian decided to return to Mexico to set up another art house there, which he's in the process of doing. Shortly before he left, I introduced him to Nikki, who's, as I say, knitting over there, who together with Georgia Artists was busy working on the shop, an art space originally set up by Paloma and Lorna, and on behalf of Jesus College. So the space itself belongs to Jesus College. And guess what? They managed to make a super space, an art house in the centre of Cambridge. They have artist residences, they have visiting artists. I've lost my page. It doesn't go on forever, honestly. They have studio space with open access, they have exhibitions, performance, dance, including tango. You can tango here. After Christmas you'll be able to salsa and do Congolese line dancing even. They have film, music, poetry, any arts project is possible, and that's the magic of this place, that you can come here and you can grow and enjoy the arts and you're not pressured. Coming shortly, I think there's graffiti knitting, isn't there, from America? Yep. So you can come and do graffiti knitting. What they've achieved so far is amazing and very exciting and much needed and appreciated, especially amongst textile enthusiasts, of which I'm one. It gives non-commercial, experimental artists a super venue in which to exhibit, and young and up-and-coming artists a space in which to grow and achieve without the constraints of the formal gallery. Because believe you me, if you're an artist in Cambridge, it is extremely difficult to find an interesting and new venue. As CAMBA didn't want everything that Christian had achieved to disintegrate when he returned to Mexico, we decided as a group to put on this show at the shop. And Christian then introduced us to Deepak, who is, where are you?
Over here.
Over there. And Deepak was super. He represents arts and business. Fortunately for Deepak, fortunately for us, Deepak enthusiastically joined the group. I'm not sure he really realised what he was letting himself in for, but he's been great, giving a great deal of time to help and organise us. And that's no mean feat, because it's a bit like herding cats on times. One final person I'd like to introduce and thank is Joe, who both selected the work and curated the show, and I think you'll agree it's beautifully laid out. It's really very, we're delighted with it. In Joe, Christian certainly saw a curator with cool confidence and an eye for perfection. The strange thing is neither Joe nor CAMBA members ever questioned the fact that it would work. We just assumed it would work, and it has. And that again is brilliant. I'd just like to end, before I introduce Joe, Joe's going to take up and say something, by reading an email I received from Christian. And CAMBA members will note the style. It certainly is a Christian email. Dear Deanna, yes, CAMBA's invite was sent and received in one piece. You are becoming quite a computer genie. After all, I'm absolutely hopeless with the computer. Just kidding, and sending lots of love your way. I found the invite pretty striking and think it will come through to all as an event they simply can't miss. Let's just say, this year's most astonishing show. Just got back from Guadalajara after precisely 6 days. We had a jazz festival at the house over the weekend and wish you could have been present listening to both up-and-coming jazzers to absolute geniuses, like a band named Troca or Jan Jazz. Good to be back in Palm Tree Land, where the heat and sun are now part of our irreplaceable life. You'll see what I'm talking about when you land on Valentine soil. But enough of showing off and more of congratulating you and the group. Please deliver my utmost felicitations, and although not in body, I'll be there, definitely there, in heart and soul. He wants some images of the show. Be sure that tomorrow morning, first thing, I'll be sending the invite to all those lovely CAMBA followers and of course all those soon-to-be CAMBA new fans. For now, off to bed, since last night I had no sleep at all after hanging a private exhibition organised for 30 collectors of the house who will come striding through the door tomorrow evening with, I hope, their heavy big checkbooks and impeccable Mont Blanc pens, ready to sign away their autographs on leaves all night long. Wishing you the very best and keep in touch from the Pacific Coast. Christian. And Joey's now going to tell you about the exhibition.
And I'm not from the Pacific Coast. I don't really know how I'm going to do that. Yeah, Christian was a wonderful new friend to make momentarily before he decided that Mexican sunshine was the place to be. It's a long, long time ago. Anybody that's met me over the last 12 months will know that I've had a very, very busy 12 months. I think that includes your show at the beginning of the year, doesn't it, Jeremy, at the Babylon Gallery? And through Jeremy I met Christian. Christian was kind enough